This is Prep Rally brought to you by the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. 2 hits. 2. That's all the Rogers Mounties were able to muster on Tuesday against Bentonville West. But those 2 hits, paired with 10 walks, and the defending state champions made the most of getting their runners on base. Now, Rogers held on for a 5-4 win in a battle of league leaders to move to 13-2 overall and 5-0 in the West with the win. Now, the 2 teams were scheduled to go at it again Wednesday afternoon in the home-and-home series at Bentonville West. Now, Rogers pitcher Ty Anderson locked down the win by striking out 2 of the 3 batters he faced in the top of the 7th inning to earn the save. The Mounties scored 4 runs in the 3rd inning without a hit, using 4 walks and 2 hit batters to account for the scoring. Now, Rogers added another run in the 5th for a 5-0 lead before West scored 4 runs in the 5th to pull within 5-4. West got those runs on 4 singles and a walk and a Rogers error. But the Mounties held on at the end, getting a double play to end the 6th inning, and then Anderson locked it down in the 7th for the win. Our Henry Apple covered the game for the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
It's not a rare thing in high school baseball. You score a run without a hit.
Yeah.
But 4 runs all in the same inning and no hits to show for it?
Yeah, that was a weird game. You know, our kids, I thought, did a good job of working counts. And then we were able to put a little pressure on them on the bases there. And I thought our speed was a big difference tonight. And, we didn't have many hits to speak of. I thought the scorebook probably not indicative of how good some of those at-bats were. But, they're a really, really talented team over there. Whether we were up by 5 there and it felt like we were cruising, end up winning by 1, I'll take it. A team that talented over there, they're going to beat a lot of people. And, those arms that they've got and the power they've got, anytime you can get them, just huge.
Now, the Bentonville Lady Tigers had a bad taste in their mouth after a 5-error, 8-1 loss to Class 5A Benton on Saturday. On Tuesday, Bentonville was in a much better frame of mind after its 6-2 win at home against Rogers. That moved the Lady Tigers atop the 6A West standings all alone. Bentonville's Trista Peterson belted a pair of doubles to highlight the Lady Tigers' offense. Junior Casey Wood put Bentonville on top in the bottom of the 1st inning, scoring on a sacrifice fly after she led off with a double, and the Lady Tigers never trailed in this game. Now, Sanders struck out 10 in a dominating performance, allowing 4 hits and no walks to earn the win in the circle. Lady Tigers coach Kent Early said his ace, Ryann Sanders, pitched a masterful game.
On top of Ryann Sanders, 10 strikeouts today. I saw a little jump, a little fist pump there at the end. Tell me about that.
I was just really excited because we've been down. We lost one this weekend, and we really needed this W to just kind of get back our momentum that we need.
Now, moving on to soccer, the Bentonville girls blanked Rogers 5-0 on Tuesday to move to 9-0-1 on the season and 4-0-1 in the 6A West. Kayla Hurley, she's been a hat-trick machine. She had another hat trick for the Lady Tigers, scoring 1 goal in the first half and 2 more in the second half. Rick Fires covered Tuesday's match for the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
We came here expecting a really hard game, and Rogers played really well. We had a really good warm-up, and we're really happy with how the game went, and I'm really happy with the score and the amount that we scored as a team, and I'm really happy with my first hat trick this season.
In the River Valley on Tuesday, Fort Smith Northside's girls battled North Little Rock to a 0-0 draw at Mayo Thompson Stadium. The 6A Central leading Lady Bears had chances to put the ball into the net, but North Little Rock was able to turn away Northside time and again. Now, you can get even more prep sports news on teams from the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas with our weekly Prep Rally podcast and the River Valley Report. Prep Rally can be heard on SoundCloud, Apple, Google Play, Spotify, and Stitcher. Prep Rally podcast drops every Wednesday throughout the school year. The River Valley Report, hosted by Leland Barclay, can be seen every Friday in the digital edition of the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. Now, conference play will continue as teams jockey for position for upcoming postseason play, which will start later this month. That brings us to this week's segment of Say What? Softball in Northwest Arkansas is as highly regarded as there is in the state, and for good reason. Bentonville, Greenwood, Farmington have all stocked their trophy cases with state championships in the recent past. Bentonville, in fact, has 4 state championships. But this year, there have been several individual performances that have been incredible. Now, 2 weeks ago, Lincoln freshman Brinkley Moreton had a 2-game series for the ages. In the circle in this game, Moreton pitched a no-hitter and struck out 11, but that paled in comparison to what she did at the plate. In the 11-0 win against Greenland, Moreton hit 2 grand slams and a double and drove in 10 runs. In the second game of the doubleheader, she homered again and drove in 5 more runs for 15. Yes, 15 RBIs in the 2 games. Say what? Yep, 15 RBIs. Now, Bentonville West senior Mary Van Ness also had a huge day at the plate against Rogers Heritage on Tuesday. Van Ness homered, hit a double, and drove in 7 runs in the Lady Wolverines' 12-1 win against Rogers Heritage. Say what? Yep, 7 RBIs for Van Ness, and her younger sister Mabry added 2 RBIs, so that's 9 RBIs for the Van Ness family on Friday. Wow. So that wraps up this week's edition of Prep Rally. We'll be back next week as we recap more conference spring sports. Thanks for watching.